an easygoing guy, man. I go with the flow, and I try not to be honest. I try not to see the negative.
I've known Darryl and have been coaching Darryl ever since he was a 9, 10-year-old kid. What happened along the way, though, the gym that we had in Asbury down near the Boardwalk, it got closed down.
Yeah, I was hanging out with my boy Chumpsy and Taquel at the Boys and Girls Club, and I seen Carl, my coach, and I'm like, wow, that it dawned on me, and I was like, well, that's something I could dedicate myself to. That's something I could dedicate myself to because I did it when I was younger, but I got so caught up into the streets is that I shunned away from it. So when I seen him, all that brought back to me, and I was in here that next week, and I ain't never leave ever since.
Having gone through some of the changes that he's gone through, life is what caused him to rethink some of the decisions and choices that he's made in life.
I was incarcerated for almost 2 years. I came home actually, and I did get involved in a little bit more activity, but then one day I did something drastic, and I just caught myself, and I'm like, you just was almost about to face like 5 years, 10 years of your life. Why you out here doing the same thing?
Some of the things that he's gone through and some of the pitfalls and ups and downs that he's gone through is what caused him to mentally say, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to change my life, which is what he did. He has changed his life.
Darryl was in one of our programs that was funded by the Department of Labor, the WEIR program. He had came through the program 2 sessions ago, him and a couple other guys. And what was unique about Darryl was the guys that he had came in with, they all pretty much made a pact. And their pact was not to let either one fall by the wayside, to make sure that they all succeeded and that they kept each other encouraged and motivated.
That program over there is beautiful, man. A lot of people may downplay it because it depends what you're looking on. Like, they try to change a lot of these kids around here and help them out and do things like that. But I was the same way when I came there. The only thing I was looking for was, well, I need a paycheck.
Our mission is to help out anyone in need, period. We work primarily with those between 18 and 21. We also work with the older adults, and hopefully one day can work with the younger adults.
When I came there and I approached them, they was like, go get yourself together, come back in, pull your pants up, do this, that, and the third, and reevaluate yourself and what you want out of life. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's a question that I never really paid attention to or really sat down and grasped and thought about.
The one special thing I noticed about Darryl is he kind of reminded me of myself. And when I say that is, you have a smart kid surrounded by a lot of negativity, and still somehow manages to find a way to find some sort of positive within it.
When they made me do that, and I told them, well, I want to box, but I still need to make money for it right now, and I'm good at construction. So they're like, well, you can do both, Darryl, but you just have to be dedicated to the point where you're serious about doing it. And every step of the way, they were there for me.
Darryl, actually, the building we're in, he started working here to build it from ground up. Then from there, he had gained employment elsewhere. And now he's pursuing his boxing career, which we fully support and hopefully can do a benefit for him soon.
Every time I ride past that building, I get excited because it's like, that's a piece of history for me. And one day when my son gets older, I can say, hey, your dad helped build that building right there.
The fact that he's very passionate about his boxing career, you know, he's passionate about being a father to his kid, you know, those are main things that I find to be very rewarding when it comes to finding a youth in town that even cares about some of those things.
This year, I'm actually looking to turn professional.
He's one of those individuals, because of his athleticism, has really progressed quicker than some other individuals who are not as coordinated or not as athletic. His progression He's really surprised me, to be honest with you.
It's like I'm still amateur. I'm still in that learning process, so I take it for what it is.
The drive and the hunger is what's causing him to want to say, I want to be a professional boxer. He not only says it, but he displays it. He's in the gym every day. He works hard. His work ethic is crazy.
My coach, he's great because he does a lot that a lot of coaches don't do. Like, we get a lot of experience.
I try to have my guys fight, if not 50, 47 or 48 of those weeks. It's a lot. It's a lot on the body. It's a lot on the boxer. But a guy like Darryl, he keeps himself in great shape. He keeps himself in great condition so we can go every week. And it's hard. It's not easy. What I do and what we do here as a program is very, very difficult.
My future plans, boxing.